What's going on, everyone? Reese here, aka Noob with Soda, coming at you with yet another trading recap. This one's going to be pretty quick, probably not as quick as I got stopped out, but relatively quick, as this was just a simple mistake and something I've done way too many times, which is catch the falling knife on a front side of the move. And even worse, I didn't even catch it the first time. I tried to catch it the second time it broke through. So let's just get right into this. As you might recall from one of my previous videos, I have this 4126 gap fill PCH, which held on that day 8:23. I took it a little bit early on 5-minute and 30-minute, and the open print confirmation. I could have waited for that actually on the 4126, and it might have worked out. So I got the bright idea on a Fed catalyst. Oh, I'll try it now after it's already been tested. I believe this was Jackson Hole when this occurred. The catalyst was right at 10 o'clock. We get a big old dump candle, rips right back up for the refill on the shorts, and then it just dumps. I mean, it was an absolute dump. It's a 19-point candle. Oops, sorry. That's a 19-point candle. This one's about the same, almost like 20 points, a little over 20 points, and then this one's another. You get the idea. So I was getting in front of an absolute freight train, and it got tested once, and we get a little popcorn fart up to the kind of the PCL. Didn't even get to the 5-minute 9, and then as it was coming to retest, I took the trade long. So you could see my execution here, 11:01:53. So I took it time exempt, and then proceeded to get stopped out within 2 minutes. And going back to the slippage, there was only 1 penny on that high of volatility again. Great instrument to be trading and respecting your risk, and with a great broker. So no complaints there. This was just a bozo move, literal freight train. I don't know why I insisted on catching the long. It just it's one of my old habits that I hopefully have seemed to kick now, but where I see a big old falling knife and I'm just drooling over the risk to reward. Had I been looking for a short, I might have gotten an actual good short entry, as this just dumped all day. But instead I got the bright idea, oh, I'll catch the falling knife and try to long a freight train, and I got what was coming to me. Stopped out in less than 2 minutes there, and yeah, this was just a bad trade. There was no real reason with a Fed catalyst to try and long that PCH. It doesn't matter if it's a gap fill, if it's a, there's really no real reason to try and long that PCH in such a ginormous Fed catalyst move. I mean, look at this 15-minute. You get a baby little green bar, another baby green bar, 3 green bars, 4 or maybe 5 on the entire day. And this is just another example of do not catch the falling knife in front of a freight train. That is the Fed catalyst. So hopefully that explains it. If you have any other criticisms, I'm open to them as always. But I don't see in any circumstance how this was a good trade. What I could have done better was seen how the price action reacted to the catalyst, and then started looking for shorts. And there we go. We got a perfect short entry. Once the PCH breaks, you get a pop-up, perfect short entry. And you could see it all the way down to 4,100. I mean, that's 25 points of risk to reward. And there's no real reason right here to micromanage the position at all. So could have done that better. Trying to do my best these days to make sure I trade with the trend. Again, I'm going over this a month later, so I have a bit of hindsight and more knowledge of catching these falling knives. So hopefully you get something out of that. The reversals are great, sure. Not if you're in a small account and aren't willing to take a paper cut in 2 minutes, because after that I just dipped. I was like, man, that was stupid, and just moved on. So anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.